government that is dealing with Nigerians that is smart, very, very smart, how far can they protect the killer of Mohbad? Because obviously, something happened to Mohbad. And obviously, from the way the government is behaving, you can tell that somebody out there is being protected by this government. Now, the Lagos state government, they came up and did a press conference, describe how Mohbad bleeded. Now, 2 people is being charged now to court, which is the nurse and spending. Now, the question to the Lagos state government and Nigerian government, what is the root cause why the nurse was invited to the house? Why do they want to go to the root cause? Why the nurse was invited to the house?
Brilliant.
You hear me? Now, what is the root cause of why spending recommend nurse? Nigerian government, we are not fools. You are dealing with Nigerians who put you people in that power. We are watching. We are watching. So for me, the root cause of what happened to Mohbad, that they turned up their camera and they came out to do the press conference, describe how Mohbad bleeded. We need to get to the root cause of that, please. The root cause is very, very important, and we need to get into the root cause of why the nurse was called into the house. One more thing that I will say today, people keep on saying, making excuse for the wife and Adura. Adura and Yomi is the most important person on Mohbad's case. You see, there's a proverb that says, the rat in the house, if the rat in the house didn't open the door from the rat outside, there's no way the rat outside can come to the house. So, the people in the house should be held responsible. Now, one more thing to the Nigerian government and Lagos state government again. Now, where are those people who pronounced Mohbad's demise? Where were they going with Mohbad's body? Or where were they coming from with Mohbad's body? Why is these people not charged? Where are these people? Why can't we Nigerians hear from them? So we need to ask our question direct to the Lagos state government and Nigerian police to thank you, everybody. We are in this fight together. Like Yomi said, it's time for us to drop our differences and pick up this fight again. Mohbad must get justice, and that is what should be our focus. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful submission.
Uncle Yomi, are you there? Uncle Yomi, Susie is true. Susie ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó mo rò pé máa dáhùn sí ni.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a wonderful submission. At least gradually we are all beginning to understand that there is hope and there is still opportunity to get the real justice from Mohbad. And whether we all like it or not, we all should understand that this is our fight. This is the time for us to tell the government that not again, that you continue to make the Nigerian society and public look stupid and disgusting to themselves with things that you feed us with, the things that you use the apparatus of government to do. Because as we speak, you know certainly that they're trying to tell us that we are irrelevant in our country. And our opinion, our sentiments, our concerns, our plights are irrelevant, provided, you know, if criminals have got say more than the entire public. But we can easily say that should be a thing of the past. This is a new dawn, a renewed hope we want, and it is what we are going to get. And our renewed hope must be that we will get justice when we ask and when we deserve it, no matter whose us is God. And that is why we should stand up to stand firm for our children. We should understand the fact that this is a fight for the soul of this country. And this defining moment is either we cross together with injustice, feebles, pash-ups, extensive criminality, or we say we are going to be crossing into this continued renewed hope with a united hope, justice, truth, and a sane and better society. And we cannot do that when we speak only on social media. We must be willing to risk our everything. And that is why I am asking and demanding again from Nigerians in diaspora. They don't understand. Nigerians in diaspora, they are the Messiah. Until somebody is willing to write a book and explain how Nigerians in diaspora have been holding forth. Do you know the level of things Nigerians in diaspora are contributing to the well-being of this country? Shemoye funds to Nigerians in diaspora and send wale. Shemoye school fees to Nigerians in diaspora and so way. Shemoye medical bills to Nigerians in diaspora and so way. Shemoye amenities to Nigerians in diaspora and so way. They must have a say. They must be able to spell it out to the government and the home front, like, we are away. We cross over the ocean does not mean we have turned our backs on the country. We need this country to be fixed. Fix our home country. Because the extinction is becoming reality. Most of the children of these people are disconnecting with Nigeria because what they see on social media is nothing to write home about. It is nothing to write home about. Because see, it only is conveniently, almost 18-year-old, I can say my son should go to Nigeria.
Duke, Mr. Duke, not me, not me.
If adult Nigerians that have deep roots to Nigeria, that speak Nigerian language, entertain Nigerian culture, are now seeing themselves disconnected, like, I am going Ray. All my children are not interested in Nigeria because everything is not working. And the efforts must not be in vain. And that is why the book, it's very important they should understand they are the messiahs. One day, Shabiola the Messiah, I look at it, it is when I grew up, I realized that Nigerians in diaspora, they are the messiah because I want to go on the only Nigeria. But the only part they are not holding firm is the accountability of human dignity and human rights. Asking that you cannot continue to use government position to do this, and then you fly to this country and then will still receive you with open arms. Because the more you continue to do that and we keep silent, is the more we continue to aid and abet that our children should forget our own country. And sentence meji. Because connection on social media is like Nigeria is like a dumping ground, and you are aiding, keeping quiet and allowing this to continue. It is why we need to understand that this country that we thought is not working well is because only few people, only Nigerians in diaspora, but because we have the ears and the conscience of Nigerians at home, we can always demand and say, we will try our best here. But you all would have to still stand up and live up to the billing. You need to stand up and let the people know that you kept them there in that position. And were obvious. The invisible people that are now twisting the entire public around, including brilliant Nigerians abroad. Well, many, only get one terrible criminal. And And they want us to accept criminality as part of the way that to buy anybody want to pack Benny to buy more governor, to more president, to more commissioner, to more minister. Look at how many Nigerians that know the mayor here, that knows the governor of the state in America, that knows it, and they are still making sure the society work well. But Nigeria believes to buy more governor, to more president is liberty to start taking lives. Is that what you think these people will want to send their children back to meet? Know them and then you can start messing up with the law. It is time for us to say we can fix this country. If we have over 25 million Nigerians outside, they can change the narrative. And that is why it is important on the 11th, if Nigerians abroad could start thinking, put that date down for me. If this would be the only sacrifice I will sacrifice physically again for my country, let me go out there and lend my voice. If they're not going to allow my people back home to protest, we can make it open. It's still going to be the same thing because Ayeti Lujara, they can protest in front of the Nigerian embassy and they will feel it in Nigeria. It will get to a state that all the ambassadors will have no choice than to say, Kilo Shele. It's now become a shame on the government and say, sir, in France, in Germany, in London, in New York, Nigerians came out and they are asking for the same thing. And then you want to listen to some criminals passing up some set of kids and lads that choose to be criminally minded for whatever reason in the house. Then look at it and say, maybe you will come to Nigeria. You will cross the path of these criminals and they will give you the same measurement. You want to defend the scene because you think nobody knows you. When it is your time, only your people will tell Emma girl. Their own people will remind us that I am a repentant soul. That person that you want to say he should get justice is one of them. That were condemning you all when you were seeking justice. Now the same thing has happened to him or her, or to the daughter, to the son, or to the father. You now want to now fight again. Let me show you proof that she's the one. Then you start realize that so karma is never asleep. All we want is do the due diligence. This is already a public case. Stop embarrassing Nigeria with this kind of a case. Stop the embarrassment. Look at the fury. Look at all they are doing. Look at the family. Look at the synergy in trying to patch up a terrible crime that is so obvious and blatant. They keep chasing us away. Now Dubai has already blocked us again. Now they are saying they want to turn the visa to 3 months. They are seeing everything. We are tagging them. They see. They are seeing the reports day by day. They are seeing. Tomato times even with a list, about the list that qualify reports our embassies. They will look and say, I want to share Nisuru. Because I want to commit in the This is the value of human life here. Hello, if you are going to that country, go. They want to come, they have to notify the embassy. Wakage all the time in Nigeria because nobody is ready to be accountable for human lives. Let us all come together. Let's tell the truth to ourselves. Let's demand. About protest. Bobo ni. Bobo ayeni. Kosi gbogbo ìjọba tẹ́ ń wò àwọn ti Nigeria. Wọ́n lè kálá tó rú àwọn Gaddafi Assad. People have to fight and put their life on the line for their country. Look at Ukraine. They are not fighting their president, but they are defending their country. And they enlisted all young people. And we are in it together. So if the president can go and look for trouble and cause war to come to the country, and then all the youth will be enlisted, then the youth must be able to hold you accountable to and say, do the right thing. Because Toba Shele, we are all going to be testing it together. President and we are Ukrainians over 5 million. So we just have to stand up and do the right thing. We have to stand up and demand that the right thing should be done in this Mohbad case. Persistence will always pay. Emarity every day. Oh, I know the anxiety. You want it to happen quickly. But Tobati testing you will serious. Tobati fear about Tobati home. That's the end of it. ẹ wo gbẹjọ́ tí gbogbo wọn rò jágbajàgba jógbójógbó kò sí shame. If you look at both of them, tó bá ṣe kú Mohbad pẹ̀lú àwọn fún wọn strength, look at their family names. Èwo nu gbogbo tí family méjì èwo ló ti ìwà wo ló ti wù tó ti mú ògo àti ìkọyì bá délé àwọn méjì. And they keep coming to give unnecessary excuses why it's not this one, why this one is being victimized, why we can't continue like this. We can't. Ẹ wo ìyá yẹn wo nǹkan tó ń defend. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó mú mọ́ra. Kò sóòtú bọ̀ pé kò sí bóyá fẹ́ rí tó bá fa gbùrù máa fa gbó. Look at the inconjunction at the burial ground. Ṣáwọn ará àta ẹ̀ náà ló pa Mohbad náà ní ẹ ṣe inconjunction. Àwọn náà lọ tún gbébọn sí yín létí pé kẹ bá wọn jù kan sójú orórì. Ìyàwó lẹ́rù kó máa rí kán jù kan sójú orórì ọmọ ẹ̀. That is to tell you n tó ń jù síbẹ̀ yẹn. It's either the mo ṣe sọ pé ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀ eventually òótọ́ máa fúnlẹ̀. The mama is either fighting for herself or fighting for the son or the brother in this case. Ló ṣe in conjunction pẹ̀lú Wunmi. That is why the Wunmi will come out and tell you pẹ̀lú ojú ẹ̀ tó swell up. Òun ju Bible àti òun ju Bible àtàṣọ fún òun ni wọ́n yàdí lọ́wọ́ òun fi ń bora. So you care so much about him and you could not take him to the hospital. You carried him. It's not that he walked to the room. Look at the conflicting story. Ele ani mo rí kí tó lọ ńbẹ̀. Ó wà okay. Kí ló wá padà ṣẹlẹ̀ sí? Ọwọ́ kékeré yẹn ló wá di ohun tó di gobe. Nọ́ọ̀sì wá dé ó kábẹ́rẹ́ burúkú dé. Nọ́ọ̀sì tá fojú rí. Wèrè tún ó ń lo nose mask nígbà tí COVID tó ti rìn jìnnà. COVID tá ti gbà yẹn pé ó ti wá. Ó ń lo nose mask ní kí everybody má bàa rójú ẹ̀ kó má ya photo. Toro hostage wèrè síbẹ̀ ni. Ṣebí tó dẹ̀ ṣì ń yọ̀ ni. Gbà tó bá tó time àti ilé ìyá àti bàbá àṣìmàdé ògbó bẹ̀. I'm a touch down on those places.
Apààyàn nọ́ọ̀sì.
Tó bá ti tó time kan, ìtọ́nù kan sá fáwọn ọ̀n ṣe kiri kan. Tó bá tó time kan, it will be enough is enough. Àti ilé nọ́ọ̀sì o, àti ilé anybody, we will touch down on everything and we will demand directly. Tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn bí dá tó bá di time yẹn kẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣẹ̀bẹ́ ìjọba ìfẹ́ ṣe ni ọlọ́pọ̀ fẹ́ ṣe. Tó bá tó time kan, the public will do it by themselves and they will get the results they want because if you fail us, we will demand it. Oba ya ilenu. For now, as you work okay, I will go and níjọba ni. Tó bá di wá di time yẹn, ẹ pa àwọn tó bá fẹ́ pa ẹ̀kọ́ anybody tó bá fẹ́ kó sẹ́wọ̀n because this nonsense we cannot continue to accept it. Ẹ wá ńbẹ̀ owó ni ọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹ máa kó jẹ nìkan lẹ́ máa sọ. Tùṣèlú ẹ bá ti àwọn wèrè kan síbi àwọn ẹ̀dá tún gbowó. Káà máa ṣe bí kò síbi wá ṣe bí káà mọ́. Kọ́ máa ṣe bí fáwa. Tó bá ti tó time, ẹ wá sọ bóyá ara ò we were not legitimately aggrieved. Ní reason láti ṣe ọ̀hún sọ pé we have put kò tí ẹ̀ sọ́fì tó máa jọ mọ́ gbà ẹ̀. Because at that time, ẹ̀yin kò ní lè dúró sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ sí kíni. Ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé kí ló tẹ̀ ẹ́ ṣe ń tọ́ ṣe yẹn. Ìyí tó fẹ́ jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀gbọ́n fẹ́ wò pé ẹnu wo lẹ́fẹ́ fi sọ. You have fooled us enough and you can't fool us forever. Enough is enough. If you're not ready to be in government and deliver justice, then there is no government. When we have Ministry of Justice, look at the nonsense they are doing. All the lacunas, so obvious. Sending some attack dogs to everyone, Lola. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Thank you.
Ẹ káàsán Mr. Yomi. Ẹ káàsán mi Monjola. Yes.
Ẹ káàsán dájú ẹ káàsán sá.
Yes, mo kí gbogbo àwọn commenters àtàwọn panelists gbogbo wọn mo kí. Ọlọ́run fún wa ní justice. Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá.
Ṣé mo
gbọ́ yín sá.
Okay. Mo ní ṣe rí wọ́n ti gbé wa gógó ti pẹ́. Àìsàn realize ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ wò gbà tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n give preliminary report wọn tán give yẹn. Fún ara wọn ni wọ́n sọ pẹ̀lú ẹnu ara wọn pé nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ show CCTV footage fún wa. Àbí kò yé yín báyìí sìn. so ṣé CCTV footage yẹn so wá ti wá disappear tí wọn ò lè gbé yòókù jáde ni báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ wọ́n ṣògbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì ń wọlé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pẹ̀lú ara wọn pé CCTV ló review nígbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ stage pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló ṣe kíni nọ́ọ̀sì ló wọlé tó wá gún lábẹ́rẹ́ but nígbà tí òótọ́ ń jáde báyìí nísìnyí CCTV ti disappear kò CCTV mọ́ pólíìsì wọn ò dẹ̀ ṣe kíni wọn ò dẹ̀ yàdé lórí pé ṣebí CCTV láti mú fọ́tò ilé fútéjì lè jáde so nísìnyí tí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wa tí wọ́n ń fulẹ̀ CCTV ò wá sí mọ́ ó ní ìgbà náà ní CCTV ti ṣiṣẹ́ tipẹ́ but ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì tán ní nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé tán fẹ́ gbé wa ní gógó pé nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé CCTV ó jáde ńgbà náà wọ́n fi CCTV hàn wá wọ́n fi ẹni tó lọ mú ẹni tó lọ pàdé nọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n fi hàn wá so àwọn ibi ti gbé wa ní gógó tipẹ́ àbí kò yẹ máa ń sìn so irọ́ ni wọ́n gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pa fún wa irọ́ ni wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú CCTV yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú jáde CCTV wà nílé yẹn wọ́n tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti fi hàn wá láti lẹ̀ pé CCTV wà tí ọlọ́pàá tí nọ́ọ̀sì tó dẹ̀ ṣó pé nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé so àwọn síìn tó wá kù kí ló dé tó wọ́n wá fi hàn wá mọ́ kò sí ẹni fọ́tò ju pé bí nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe wọlé lọ kò sí ìyẹn mẹ́ bí Mohbad ṣe jáde kó inú ilé wọn ò fi hàn wá but bí nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe wọlé onìkan wọn ṣe kí ni onìkan wọn fi hàn wá they are joking they play lọ́rọ̀ wọn so submission mi nìyẹn.
nígbà tó tẹ̀ tí sọ pé téèyàn kan ti sọ pé ó dà yẹn pé tí kámẹ́rà ti ta bá tiẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ṣèbí tí inú ilé ò ṣiṣẹ́ bọ̀ wọn ò ní béèrè pé ẹjẹ́ àtẹ̀rí gbogbo wọn tó caption jọ yẹn kò yẹ yín it's quite unfortunate like I said.
Uncle Yomi ó ní sọ máa da 360 degree láti wọnú yàrá lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ó ní because Mohbad died inside the house ó wà sure with confidence ló fi sọ́sà.
ó máa sú mi o ó sú mi o kọ́ ló ń gbà wá o Tito wọ́n ti bèrè ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ṣèbí ẹ pé Tito lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ petcake gan wà ń bì ẹ fọ́n petcake láì.
petcake ó yá now.
Okay. I greet everyone. The commenters, I greet you. The panelists, I greet you. The host, I greet you. You are doing well. Well, I will kind of deviate a little because there is nothing I will say that we've not said before and some people have not still touched on today. But I would like to go on another dimension, still on same topic anyway. I know most of us, we know of the Holy Book, and we know of a brother that by another brother, the Cain and the Abel. And we know that a curse was laid upon the one that by his brother. And the Holy Book said that he will be a wanderer. That word alone did not end on him. When you say one will be a wanderer, it means the person can never get himself again. And whom cannot get himself cannot train children in a right way. So it then means that it's going to affect even the children and the children unborn, because this is a curse that keep moving from generations to generation. And when we look at the account of this person we're talking about, it's just brief. It's not, it doesn't, in fact, when the Holy Book just talked about him having a wife, having children, and the only of his, one of his child that, or his children that we even had little account about is Enoch. And what did he do? Just build a city. And that was all. Go to the Holy Book and check. You discover what I'm saying. So it then means that anyone who is involved in the kind of another, spilling out a blood out of a living soul, turning that soul to non-living. A curse is attached to such people. Now, I just want to quickly remind everyone involved in this case. I will start from the high rank down to the low. I will start with the government. The government, they are the power in charge of that country called Nigeria, and where this boy was spied, and this boy is a citizen of that country, which means that they need to protect him and his property. But in this, they failed. They failed him when he was alive. They failed him even after he spied. Now, this is what I want to say today. I just want to quickly remind them that it's never too late. They can do what is right. They have all the power and all the manpower and all the gadgets in this world to fish out these perpetrators. But failure to do so, I just want to remind them of this, that no one supports evil and goes scot-free. Is it the power they have now? They will always leave the power and they will become nobody tomorrow. And what will happen to them is still the same place that boy has gone, that they will also go. The same soil that will eat that boy's flesh is same soil that will eat theirs. There is nothing like there is a place for big man and a place for poor man. It is same soil. It's not gold that will eat their flesh. It is soil that will eat their flesh. Now, I want to tell them this, that go back home, go back to your offices and do what is right before it is too late. Because if you are not careful as a governor, as a president, as a governor, as police officers, as lawyers, all these people that are involved in this, that are supposed to do the proper thing, your children will partake in this wandering. You will wonder, your children will wonder, your children born will wonder. They will all become a wanderer in life. It is painful, it's so hurting. Many a times when I sit down, I just think of this innocent soul. It pains me. A lot of people, a lot of family are praying that, Lord, even though it's one out of all the children you give to me that will be successful and will change the other's life, change my life, change the world's life, that please do it. And one came out of a family like this, a carpenter's family, and they could not maintain him. They could not defend him. No one wants to give their life for him. Not mother, not father, not brothers, not sister. It's so painful. Not even wife. It's so unfortunate. Now, police, I want you people to know this, because you are the main people who investigate matters, issues, cases like this. And if you want to do what is right, you can do it. Now, let me quickly remind you that there are a lot of officers like you years back. Where are they today? So, the soil also has it in them. The soil did not just eat them, but the soil, the world, what you've done in the world is affecting your children negatively. I have heard of a lot of accounts in which the sin of the father visits the children, and they are all just struggling, sickness here and there, no husband, no wife. I know of some families like that. Their father was a police officer because of evil they were doing, and this affects children. So I want to use this privilege to speak to the police and say, look, you can still do what is right by going back to the drawing board. It doesn't matter that you will look stupid, that you said you have investigated this, so why are you now coming out with something real, something different from what you said before? It doesn't matter, but save your children, save your own life, save your own health. Save your children unborn, so they should not be a wanderer. Now I move to the family. And when we're talking of family, the head of a family is the father. Next, the mother. Now I speak to the father of this boy. Baba Josie, I want to tell you, I'm also a father. I have children, and that is why it's paining me. I have children too. I want to tell you that you have, in your own way, and to your supporters, they might think you've done well, but I want to tell you the truth that they are not helping you. They are not telling you the truth. They don't just want you to move forward. Anybody who sees this case and want to be fair in this case, they will always give you your own blame also. You've not done well. I've not seen a father whom something like this will happen to his own child, a glorious child, and will be as quiet as you are, and will now later be claiming fame. I don't think so. So I want you to, and thank God you are a pastor, as said, I want you to sit and look into this. Remember where you are going also. Everybody goes back to their maker, and you have questions to answer as a head of a home, as a head of a family. Under your watch, you have no children to even hold and say, hey, you come here, they answered you. You cannot call Adura, he answer you. You cannot call Blessing, he answer you. Does that mean that you've succeeded in life? No. I want to be frank and truthful to you tonight or this afternoon. I want you to really sit down and look at it. Look, money is nothing. Don't think you have made any money. Money made, let me quickly remind you that this money you made are people's sweat donated for this boy to get justice. And if this money is not used for what the people donated it for, is a sandpaper. This eat up your intestine. It is these are sweat of people. Do you know thousands of people donating just to see that money is not the problem for we to get access? Not only you, sir, other people who are part eating the money thinking they are enjoying. Destruction is before them all. Destruction is before their children all. I want to tell you, sir, that you might see me to be your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I am only having that pains for this poor soul that has gone. And I'm not seeing you as a father to be acting the way you ought to have acted. Who told you that money is the main thing? Your action alone could turn the heart of the government and say, hey, make this man not go kill himself for our hand. You go to the office, you scatter everywhere. You owe people, you owe policeman, you they bite and you owe anyone you see, you are just tearing them. They will know that this man, he suffer really for this boy. But I did not see that. You are just calm. So, and now your own son, look at it. When I was listening to his account, he's still indicting you the more. Say, you were even the one that said they should go and bury him. Say that night, you instructed them to go and bury. They were even telling you, no. Is it true? Is it a lie? If your own child is now lying on you, does it mean that you succeeded in life? I want to beg you that, in fact, when I'm using the word begging you, I don't need to beg you. It is the right thing to do. You need to go sit down, ask yourself questions, because see, I have seen people who lost glorious children, and 5 years after, the suffer that they were seeing, in fact, they were now regretting how come they lost that child. And these are people who still pull body, who still fight, who still say no, they must get justice. Not to talk of, in this case, that everybody is seeing it glaring, that even the family, including you, nobody wants this justice. How can you then now say you want to succeed with people's hard-earned money that was meant for something else, if it's true that you did not use it for those things? And I think one of the ways to prove that really this money were used for those things, the autopsy report, bring it out. Let people analyze it. Let people begin to trace give the names of where this thing was done. Let people do their investigation and see what happened there. Me, as a person, when the pathologist, when they said it's either 15 or is it 16, they said they paid it, I began to imagine only to pay a pathologist that kind of amount. And at the end of the day, this kind of results came out, and nobody is, by now, the other time we were dragging the government home. Nobody is dragging the pathology. You could not expose the pathologists for people to no. So please, these are people's money, and is their hard-earned money. Nobody will eat that money meant for a purpose, and they did not use that money for that purpose and think they will succeed and think they will have good health and think their children will succeed. That is blood money, because this money is meant for justice, and that justice was not given. So everyone partake in this, or everyone covering evil, remember that this will not only consume you, but will also consume your children. This is the reason why everyone must be careful. Everyone must be very, very careful. Stand for the truth. Don't mind the name people will call you. Even though you will be the only person standing for the truth, make sure you stand. Why? Because tomorrow it will pay you. And for those who are backing these wrongdoings, remember that you might think Emikolo Kukupa is not me that killed him, so not consign me. My own is just, hey, supporters of Yomi, supporters of Baba, supporters of even Mohbad that could not still say areas where Mohbad had, like the drug of 18 and all that, which I know everyone has really dealt with and say, yes, we know it takes a drug, but that cannot kill, that did not kill, it's not drug that killed him. So every supporters in this case, don't go and carry a cause that is not your own. Don't go and carry a cause that is not your own and give to your children. I will not want me to carry a cause, and I will not want my children to carry a cause. That is why I always stand by the truth. So please and please, Baba Mohbad, you need to do more. You are doing nothing. I must tell you the truth. I've not seen anything. In this case, because the account of what you see, you were not seeing it as it is. You are trying to hide your children. And who are those children? Where are the children? Children that denied you in public? Children that was there, see their own brother go without them fighting. Adura was in that house. He could not fight for his brother. He could not, even when his brother, if I told the brother said, don't take me to the hospital. He could not say, no. At this, no. He carry his brother and say, we must go. No. But today he's talking like a newborn baby.
Hello, Petkej. Even if he did not carry him to the hospital, at least their parents is still alive. There's something you can just call your daddy and mommy and say, Daddy, mommy, this is exactly what is happening to my brother, and he has refused to go to the hospital. Please come over right away.
No, Adura does not have phone that time. He doesn't have phone that time. And the father too did not have phone that time. So there's no way he could call them. Do you know why this thing? Me, I'm looking at the spiritual angle. There is big punishment, big pains, big suffering in front for them. But they can still take that off their neck. It is better to undergo the punishment of the land than to undergo the punishment of God. That one is too dangerous. Because the punishment of God does not just visit you, it visits your children, and children are born in a matters like this. So why won't you allow the punishment of the government, that's the punishment of the land, to take its course? If you come out to spill out the truth, yes, they can give you 2 years, 3 years, you are out and you go back to your life. So why are you doing this? Why are you disappointing your brother? Even in death, you still disappointing. You disappointing while he's alive, you still disappointing in death. Come on. This is hurting, this is painful. What kind of family is this? What kind of training do they give these children? It's so painful. I wish you people should never allow that to be your language later in life. That I wish I should have said the truth. Somebody committed a crime and now want to ruin a whole family. Why? Because everybody is like playing the same card, play the same script. They are acting on the same script. One person committed a crime or 2 people committed a crime and over 15, 16 people Now it has even extended to thousands because Wunmi supporters, Baba supporters, people who are naive. Don't involve yourself. Set yourself free. Free yourself. Allow who. Hello? You say what? You know, we shouldn't allow because of one person and thousands of people were now paying the price. That will not be our own lot. So this is where I will stop. My patient is coughing, so I have to stop.
Uncle Yomi, do you have anything to say on that, sir? Uncle Yomi, are you there?
Ẹ kí gbèmí débẹ̀ náà sọ̀rọ̀, gbèmí débẹ̀ ò ti sọ̀rọ̀. Mariam ló ti fẹ́.
Ó yá gbé mi débẹ̀, gbé mi débẹ̀.
Mommy, Eka Erama, Eka Taro, Mr. Yomi, Alashabi, everybody, I greet you. So, the only thing Temi Kofe sọ ni pé my only advice is going to Adura. Because as it is, all eyes are on him right now, and he still has a long way to go. Kó má jẹ́ kí wọ́n ti òun pa. Because òun ló ń pariwo ń sìn pé kàrí àtẹ̀gbọ́n òun fi sílẹ̀. Àwọn ò fẹ́ kó òun fill gap yẹn. So he should just try to speak the truth so that the truth can set him free. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ó túbọ̀ fi ń kó bára ẹ̀ dì mọ́ ni. Because nǹkan tí mo rí sí nìyẹn, ó sì ní long way to go. Ó fi ń kó bára ẹ̀ dì mọ́ ni. So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí kó put an end to it by speaking out. Kó má jẹ́ kán ti òun pa. Because ó ti ń wà obvious, everybody nsìn ti ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní everybody ń sọ. Because báwo ni ìyàwó ò ṣe ní sọ̀rọ̀ tí ìwọ tó tún jẹ́ àbúrò disease ò ní sọ̀rọ̀? Kò possible na, because you are his blood brother. You are his blood brother. Tí ìyàwó ò bá tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, tí àwọn friends ò sọ̀rọ̀, ó yẹ kí ìwọ sọ̀rọ̀. Kó sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Because nísìnyí ó ń sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ nínú interview yẹn kò tiẹ̀ make sense, kò tiẹ̀ tally ní tèmi. Because ó sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ gbé from one room to another. Ẹ ń gbé from one room to another. Kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń gbé? Kí ló dé tẹ̀ gbé? Ẹni tẹ́ kọ̀ ní ó kọ̀ ní small injury. Ó dẹ̀ ti wá di ẹni tẹ́ ń gbé from one room to another. Àdúrà ìwọ náà go and watch the interview you did yourself. Listen to everything. Kó wo kí ìwọ náà wò pé ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ṣó right ṣá as a sensible human being. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ṣó right? Ṣó yẹ kó lọ báyìí ṣá? Ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Because wọ́n sọ pé tó bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ VDM, okay, VDM ti wá sọ pé tóun ò bá lè, tí Àdúrà ò bá lè wá s'Abuja, òun máa wá bá ní Lagos State ló bá tán. And the more you keep on doing this, ó tiẹ̀ ti wà obvious pé you have so many things that you are hiding. Nǹkan tó bá ti lè mú ẹ tó ti lè come out straight to tell the world what happened to your brother, definitely. So what are we now saying? Because nísìn tó o bá ti lè jà fẹ́ gbọ́n ẹ, kò sẹ́ni tó máa fẹ́ bá ẹ ṣe. Wọ́n máa sọ pé ta ni ṣé ẹni tí ò lè fight fẹ́ gbọ́n ẹ làwọn fẹ́ bá ṣe kí nǹkan ṣe àwọn, ṣó máa speak up ni. Because èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ kì í ṣe níyìí nìkan nítorí ọ̀la, because of your future. Because of your future. Má jẹ́ káwọn títí wọ́n ti jóná, má jẹ́ kán ba life ẹ jẹ́. Ó sì ní long way to go. Nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn, because látàárọ̀ àti sọ a lot máa. Àǹtí Mariam ẹjọ́ kí n tó gbàgbé nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ, ẹjọ́ mọ́mì àti gbogbo host and everybody, ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè after olórí ẹbí Bralati, àárí wọn for few days nísìn. Ẹjọ́ mi ò really mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, wọn ò dẹ̀ kí n pẹ́ báyìí kan tó jáde. Mo dẹ̀ ti message wọn gan. Èmi náà tún ti try láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn. Máa mọ ẹ jẹ́ ká look after that. Ẹ ṣé gan. Okay, Àǹtí Mariam, mo ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Mọ́mí lápé ẹ̀kọ́ lè máa.
Fún wa ní assurance. Kí ló fún wa l'assurance pé tó bá dọ́dọ̀ VDM gan ó ń lọ sòótọ́ ń bẹ̀? Because ṣé èrí pé ọkàn àwọn people yìí ó ti lé bí òkúta, like ó ti lé bí igi. Because gbogbo wọn tó fẹ́ lọ sọ lọ́dọ̀ VDM náà at the end of the day ó máa padà gbé wá ń gogo náà ni, because these people that I'm looking at, they are not ready to say the truth, they are not ready to say it as it is. Ọkùnrin ti le, wọ́n ti promise ẹ̀ pé kó má worry o, gbogbo legacy ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ yẹn òun ló máa gbé, because tí wọ́n bá ti promise ẹ mi mọ bí tí Mohbad ti wá sọ fún ẹ lójú oorun pé kò sọ fún ẹ pé kó jáde kó sọ kú tó pa òun, kó sọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ nípa kú òun kí conscience ẹ kó lè free, bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ń sọ fún ẹ ní pé you are going to take up his legacy, irọ́ ló fi pa. You cannot take up his legacy. Ìwọ kọ́kọ́ tiẹ̀ fi bí orin tó kọ jáde bí ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì, àwọn mélòó ayé mélòó ni wọ́n ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti gbọ́, because o ò ṣe lọ́nà ẹ̀tọ́, you are not doing it the right way. You are there, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọmọ yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀ ló witness, tó bá tiẹ̀ witness pé bóyá ó wà nínú yàrá, bóyá ó sọ pé òun ṣe indomie àbó òun ṣe oúnjẹ abẹ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́ ò yá, ẹ jẹ́ kó make sense now. Your brother is very very sick at the point, she is at the point of death. Wọ́n wá rántí pé ó fẹ́ ṣe oúnjẹ, wọ́n rántí pé ó fẹ́ ṣe indomie, ẹ jẹ́ kó make sense wa now. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ máa fún làwọn èèyàn, ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ máa ń sọ jáde gan ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ máa ń gbóòórùn ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ jù àwọn tó ń kọ script fún yín kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jókòó kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rò pé àṣọwọ́ tí mo sọ yìí ṣé ó make sense ṣá, because I don't know, somebody is sick, sickness to lead to death kò lè jẹ́ pé ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Tábà sọ pé ẹni tẹ́ sọ pé ó ń bleed ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa lápè, even nǹkan kéèyàn tó bleed to the point of death ó means pé at least ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn máa ti dà fún yàbí like 2 hours, ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò lè dà fún 20 minutes láàrin èèyàn kẹ́ni yẹn dẹ̀ kú, ṣẹ́ni ò nẹ́jẹ̀ rárá ni. Wá sọ pé ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì dé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan ó ń rùn, mo kàn ń rò látàná ni. Ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dé ó lọ Mohbad wá lọ sókè, I'm coming, Mohbad wá lọ sókè. Ìgbà tí Mohbad wá lọ sókè ó wá bọ́ sísàlẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣe indomie, wọ́n wá pè látòkè pé àdúrà 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 máa bọ̀ o, Mohbad ní o. Even kó tó di pé ẹ pé nọ́ọ̀sì gan tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ injury tọmọ yẹn sustain, injury tó sustain yẹn tó bá yẹ pé injury yẹn tó bá yẹ pé is a very fatal one tó jẹ́ pé ó lè lead síkú, wàláì ẹ lè gbedele. Even as at that show tẹ́ ti wà yẹn táwọn èèyàn ti pé àwọn ọmọ yìí ti yọ Mohbad, even ẹni tí kéèyàn kàn máa kọjá lọ lọ́nà gan kó ṣubú, tó bá ṣubú àwọn èèyàn lè ọkọ̀ máa rò pé àdúrà pálógbe ni má jẹ́ ń súnmọ́ àbí kinní kan ló ṣe, but at the long run a máa rẹ́ nìkan tó máa súnmọ́ kábọ̀ nítorí ẹni tó tún wá jẹ́ celebrity ẹ wá sọ pé ó sustain injury tó wá sustain yẹn ó wá mú injury yẹn serious débi pé ó lè pa, ó wá gbé injury yẹn lọlé, ẹ kọ́kọ́ gbé ya hospital. Àìmọye hospital tẹ́ máa ti pàdé, tẹ́ máa ti kàn lọ́nà Ìkòròdú kẹ́ tó dé island. Even àdé tó bá yẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó serious lóòótọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ ní pé that injury tó sustain lọ́wọ́ yẹn ó serious, níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa rí pharmacy, ẹ máa rí chemist tó wà nearby síbi tẹ́ ti ṣe show yẹn, gbogbo yẹn ò wá ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó wá tún wá délé, ìgbà tó délé ẹni pé ó wà nínú ìnira, ara ń ní ẹ pè yá ẹ pè bàbá ẹ pè ẹ̀gbọ́n pé mọ́mí ara ní ẹ̀gbọ́n mi o, ara ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ò yá o, ó lóun ò lọ sí hospital, ẹ wá bá a sọ̀rọ̀ o, ẹ wá dé mọ́lé, ẹ wá ní ẹ wá ń dúró de nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn títí odindi nọ́ọ̀sì ẹni ó ń bọ̀ láti Kútọ̀nù. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé gbogbo àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì tó wà Nàìjíríà ṣé wọ́n lọ ìrìn àjò ni àbọ̀gbọ́lùdé má ṣiṣẹ́? Ẹ jẹ́ kó make sense now, because I don't know ní Nàìjíríà nǹkan tó common jù ní Nàìjíríà, chemist tó wà ní ẹ̀bà àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀gbẹ́lé wọ́n pọ̀ gan, ẹ ní láti rìn jìnnà gan kẹ́ tó rí, ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ dúró de nọ́ọ̀sì kan tó ń bọ̀ láti ibì kan kó wá tweet. That means people are lying. Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn? Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn tẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹ́ káyé gbọ́, tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ fún ayé, tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bò, tẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ìyá yín gbọ́, tẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ kí bàbá yín gbọ́, so that tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ tí bàbá yín bá ti mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ àti mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ dìmú, ẹ wá ń parọ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa, wá sọ pé wọ́n wà lókè òun ṣe indomie kí u díẹ̀ òun ṣe oúnjẹ, èèyàn wà nínú ìnira, ẹgbẹ́ wà nínú ìnira, ó dẹ̀ sọ pé wá sọ pé fẹ́ inherit legacy ẹ̀, you want to continue his legacy, so ká sọ pé nítorí legacy lẹ ṣe pa now so that you continue from where he starts, because to me gbogbo nǹkan tó ẹgbẹ́ wà nínú mug for 2 years, you are not even thinking about that. O ronú pé bọ̀dá mi yìí o ẹ jẹ́ ká wá justice fún, kò sí tó jáde nínú yín ní pé ká wá justice fún bọ̀dá mi, ká wá justice fún bọ̀dá mi, ká tẹ̀ mọ́ kó tó pa bọ̀dá mi, bọ̀dá tó fẹ́ continue legacy ẹ̀ yẹn. Let it make sense now to me. Tó bá yẹ pé nítorí legacy yẹn náà lẹ ṣe pa kẹ́ lè continue rẹ̀, tá bá sọ a máa kú, tá bá sọ ọ̀run là ń lọ. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ lè pa gbogbo wa tán, you cannot shut people up. Who will say it as it is? Ẹ bá ṣe gbé wá, òun la ṣe máa bá yín analyze ẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́mi mọ̀ ní pé sórí ilé ayé yìí ẹni tó jogún kò dàbí ẹni tó jọgbọ̀n, kò lè dàbí ẹni tó gún gbè. At the end of the day, ogbó Mohbad tí ogbón yín wò pé Mohbad ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ máa jẹ́, tẹ́ bá ṣe lọ́nà òtòtọ́ kò lè fún yín lò. Kò dẹ̀ rántí pé ìwọ náà máa bímọ, ó máa dàgbà. Ipò tí bàbá ẹ wà lónìí yẹn, ìwọ náà ń lọ sípò yẹn. Nǹkan tó bá ṣe Ọlọ́run máa tẹ̀ wá ṣe gan, ẹ máa pẹ́ láyé, ẹ máa pẹ́ bí gbogbo ti ń pẹ́. Sódà tójú yín á lè rí bí. Gbogbo èrè iṣẹ́ yín ẹ lè jẹ, tẹ́ bá tún wá jẹ, àwọn ọmọ yín tó tún wá ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn náà, wọ́n á tún wá jẹ. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé máa kú kékeré, ẹ lè kú. Èmi believe bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ lè kú. Àti torí pé kíni àtayé lọ, òní gbogbo yín ti máa kó ẹ̀san ìwà tẹ́ ṣe. Because ọmọ tó mú yín kò nínú ìṣòro tó jẹ́ kó ọmọ ẹbí yín, ta ló mọ àdúrà, ta ló mọ Wùnmí, ta ló mọ ìyá Wùnmí, ta ló mọ Alọ́ba, ta ló mọ anybody nínú yín. Ọmọ yẹn wà nínú 2 years mi gbọ́ rí nílé ayé mi láti ìgbà tí mo ti ń gbọ́njú. Dípé wọ́n lọ wúyàn. Even wọn èyí tí ìsìn ọmọ yẹn ó dẹ̀ níyà, ó ní bá, ó lẹ́gbọ̀n, ó lábùrú, ó dẹ̀ kó gbogbo yín mọ́ra as one. Ó ń bọ yín, ẹ̀ ń jẹpo ẹ̀ ń jata ẹ̀ ń jẹyà. Báwo lẹ yípo yìí, báwo lẹ ṣe ń lè sùn náà? Báwo lẹ ṣe ń lè sùn? Conscience yín ibo lẹ fi conscience yín sí? Conscience yín ibo lẹ fi sí? Ṣé àwọn gbogbo Mohbad tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tó lókìkí bó ṣe lókìkí tó? As at today, kò sí ìlú tẹ máa dé, tẹ bá pọn ọmọ yín kiri ibẹ̀ jáde, tẹ bá ní who is Mohbad, ó máa sọ fún yín because ọmọ yẹn lọ́mọ yẹn ká fi kú lókìkí. Ó ní òkìkí yẹn wá pọ̀ gan, but at the end of the day, where is that Mohbad now? With all that is famous. Báwọn yẹn ṣe láìkí ẹ̀ tó, ibo ló wà lọ́jọ́ tòní? Òun lẹ fi jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé kò sí gbogbo nǹkan tó lè filẹ̀ fún yín, one day ẹ máa filẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ wọ́n sí pé ẹ bímọ. Tó bá di táìmù yẹn tọmọ tí yín náà tó bá di pé káwọn ọmọ yín rògolo, bó ṣe máa pa ọmọ tí yín náà nìyẹn kò kí ń ṣèpè. Because àṣesílẹ̀ òun làbọ̀ wá bá nǹkan tá a bá ṣe lónìí. Tá a bá jẹ́ tán àwọn ọmọ wa máa tún jẹ́. Mélòó nínú yín ló lè jáde tó máa sọ wípé Ọlọ́run fi ṣe ọwọ́ mi, fìwà tí mo wù sẹ́gbọ́n mi fi dá mi lẹ́jọ́. Ẹni tí ò dẹ̀ tí kù kò tí ì mọ ikú tó máa pa òun. Mo máa ń sọ kíní kan at the end of the day, ìmí nínú yín tó kù tẹ́ bá kú ajá ló máa jòkú yín. Because I don't know epo ìwà àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹjọ́ mọ mú kan náà. Wọ́n ti jọ́ tó fẹ́ mọ omi tọ́mọ yẹn rò pé àbúrò mi àbúrò mi gbọ́dọ̀ mọ omi ọjọ́ tó tí ìyá yín ò ní sílé, tí bàbá yín ò ní sílé, tí bàbá yín ò sí níbẹ̀ tó máa ní àdúrà irọ́ ogbó mi mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe owó jẹ́ kémi má jẹ. I know we sacrifice a lot for our younger ones. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n a máa ń sacrifice a lot fáwọn àbúrò wa pé irọ́ kàkà kẹ́gbọ́n mi kàkà kábúrò mi má jẹun èmi á pẹ́ bí mọ́nú ni. Gbogbo antecedent yín náà gbogbo ìgbà tí yà ń jẹ yín tí ò sí nǹkan kan tọ́mọ yẹn sọ pé àwọn láńlọ́ọ̀dù máa dààmú yín, ọmọ yẹn máa lọ kan kóló, tí ò bá kan kóló ẹ̀ ní jẹun. Wọ́n ti gbogbo àwọn yẹn náà, wọ́n ti gbogbo àwọn yẹn. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbọ́n náà gbàtẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n fẹ́ lọ school ó ní ipa tọ́mọ yẹn kó nínú ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn lẹ wá ń wò tó wà nínú mọ́ṣúárì tí wọ́n ń ṣòkú ẹ̀ yamayama. Tẹ́wàá dìde kẹ́ dìde tọ́pẹ́ sẹ̀ àbúrò mi sẹ̀ bí mi tiẹ̀ ìgbà tọ́mọ yẹn wà láyé kò sí tó ń nọpọlọ nínú yín, kò sí tó gbogbo yín ọpọlọ yín lọ. Wọ́n nà káàkiri ọ̀gá lọ síta kẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pariwo kọ́ má polówó òdílé yín. Wọ́n tún wá pa ògo òdílé yín tọ́nà ẹ̀ tún sì dákẹ́ òṣì síbẹ̀ náà. Because I don't know ṣé àdúrà ṣé ò lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni? Allegedly because nǹkan tó ń cover yìí I don't understand. Ṣé ò lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n yín obìnrin náà ṣé ò mọ̀ kú ṣé ò lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni? Because I keep saying one thing, tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ you people did not have one way or the other tẹ́fìn involved nínú murder case yìí, it will not be that wife alone that you are coughing. Tó bá yẹ pé bí gbogbo àṣẹ ń sọ lóòótọ́ pé ọmọ ìyàwó yẹn ni ò da, ìyàwó yẹn ló ṣe kíní kan, why you people covering her? Kí lẹ̀ ń bò? All I know is lóòótọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ náà ò wà involved one way or the other ò ní jáde kó fún wa ní story kan lónìí, kó tún dọ̀la kó tún fún wa another story, kó tún dọ̀túnla kó tún dé kó tún fún wa another story. If truly it is the nurse that injected Mohbad, gbogbo yóò ní wọn máa sọ story ẹ̀ ní wọn máa sọ different story. Ṣé rò pé fún iṣẹ́ rò pé àwọn tẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé rò pé dẹ̀ ni wá ni? Ṣé rò pé ọpọlọ wa ti lọ ni? Ṣọ́pọ̀nù làwọn tẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ni? all I know is kò sí gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè ṣe tó that legacy that you want to inherit ó lè débẹ̀. tó bá kọrin o máa gbọ́ nínú ilé yín ní tẹ́ bá tẹ̀lé ní báyìí gbọ́ tí ó bá ṣe ní ìyá ilé ló ti máa gbọ́ because o ò ṣe lọ́nà ẹ̀tọ́ wọ́n sọ pé Mohbad you have been seeing Mohbad but all Mohbad is telling you is you have to continue my legacy under my foot. gbogbo àwọn tó ti wà tó ti ń lálàá ọjọ́ ni Mohbad ti wá sọ fún wọn pé mo fẹ́ ká búrò bí continue legacy mi irọ́ ló pa nǹkan tó ń sọ fún ẹ ní pé jáde ṣọkọ tó wọ̀n nípa ikú tó pa mí that is what he is always telling you. gbogbo etí gbogbo yín bọ́ta tẹ́ wá ń sọ my husband gbogbo yín kò sí tó gbádùn nínú yẹn mi ò rí kankan nínú yín nínú family yín yẹn mi ti rẹ̀ ní kankan tá lè tọ́ka sí pé eléyìí ó dé yàtọ̀ nínú àwọn ẹbí yìí kò sí kankan nínú yín that means pé ẹ kì í ṣe bí gidi ìran yín ní Nàìjíríà yẹn in fact tó bá rí ẹbí yín tó bẹ́ bí ìyàwó tó bẹ́ bí ọkọ ó yẹ kó máa sá fún yín ni because kò sí ta lè wò ní àwòkọ́ṣe rere nínú gbogbo yín all of you are the same thing in that family gbogbo yín olè ní yín olè ogún tọmọ yẹn fi sílẹ̀ ní pé Mohbad ti lórúkọ àwọn èèyàn ti mọ̀ ogún yẹn gangan òun lẹ̀ ń fẹ́ owó yẹn gangan lẹ̀ fẹ́ and at the end of the day téèyàn bá tajà erùpẹ̀ ó máa gbowó òkúta ni if you want to know you know ṣe rí bí Abíọ́lá ṣe lówó tó lọ́jọ́ tòní yìí ẹni mélòó ló ń dárúkọ Abíọ́lá ọmọ Abíọ́lá mélòó òun ló ní orúkọ bí Abíọ́lá ṣe lórúkọ Babangida bóyá ṣe tó nígbà ẹwọ bó ṣe ń lo ìṣẹ́mí ẹ̀ ń sìn náà gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe nígbà yẹn it is not coming back to them so gbóyin lẹ máa pẹ́ láyé ẹ máa pẹ́ ojú yín dẹ̀ máa ríbi because ẹ ti fojú ọmọ yẹn ríbi ọmọ yẹn mú yín kò nínú ìṣẹ́ ó mú yín kò nínú ìyà ẹ lè jẹ́ kó pa ọmọ yẹn ó tún pa ọmọ yẹn tán ẹ tún jẹ́ kó ọmọ yẹn sinmi ó wá ń rìn káàkiri tó bá rí bí tó bá ní wọ́n rí lẹ́nìkan ní òun lálàá òun rí wọ́n máa rí lóòótọ́ náà wọ́n máa rí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn sọ yẹn ní pé àwọn lálàá Mohbad ò jẹ́ káwọn sùn Mohbad ò jẹ́ káwọn ṣe kíní kan they are seeing him because people did not allow him to rest ẹ jẹ́ kó sinmi ó wá jáde wá ní pé ó ní kó continue legacy òun ibà ni o aláyẹ lọ sùn kó lọ tún ńlá because èèyàn ìkà ni ẹ́ èèyàn ìkà òun gidigidi ni ẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ mú yín kò nínú ìṣẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wò pé kó máa pa ẹ́ dànù ní Kòròdú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wò pé ọjọ́ tó mò bá jẹun kí ìwọ jẹun á máa lọ kọ́ kóló káàkiri at the end of the day tó bá wa lọ tá bá wa bọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó mọ̀ yìí kó ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sí gbogbo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó náà òun ní I have died with the devil òun ti bẹ́ṣù jẹ òun ti bẹ́ṣù mu nítorí ẹ̀yin ẹbí burúkú iná ló ṣe bẹ́ṣù jẹ tó ṣe bẹ́ṣù mu nítorí pé kí ẹ̀yin kẹ́ ẹ̀ máa jìyà nípa this money I must make it by force ló ṣe kẹsẹ̀ ló ṣe kọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó kó sí. But sometimes ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ó yẹ ká máa fi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kí n la ló ń wì kí n dá mi olóṣó àṣànà àwọn ẹbí apọkọjáyé àwọn ọ̀ràn òṣì àwọn ọ̀ràn kíran àwọn ọ̀ràn yamayama bó ṣe máa pọ́ yóò máa bíbọ̀ náà ṣe ń pọkọ ẹ̀já ayé lé nìyẹn so nǹkan tó bá ń sọ kò lè dùn létí ẹ̀ nuisance set of people àwọn ọ̀ràn kíran best of the same feather that flocks together.
ó ti wà lógún pa ẹ continue.
So at the end of the day ọmọ yẹn torí títí yín òun ló ṣe tọwọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ kú bọ̀ òun ló ṣe mọ nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ló ṣe tojú ẹ̀bọ̀ kan tí ò yẹ kó tojú ẹ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀yin tó wá torí ẹ̀ tojú bọ̀bọ̀ kú bọ̀ tó tọwọ́ ẹ̀bọ̀ kú bọ̀ yẹn ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wá tún jẹ́ kí ìyá máa jẹ́ lẹ́yìn ikú ẹ̀ kò sí tó fẹ́ sọ fún mi nínú ilé yẹn pé ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn òun ò mọ̀ kò sí tó fẹ́ sọ fún mi bàbá ẹ̀yin lẹ pa bí ìyàwó yẹn ṣe sọ ni ìyàwó yẹn sọ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ pa bóyá ẹ̀yin náà lẹ pa lóòótọ́ tó wá ń kọ́ bá yín pé kọ́ máa jẹ́ káráyé gbọ́ bọ̀rọ̀ nímọ̀ pé at the end of the day tíjọba gan ò bá fún mọ̀ ṣe nílé ayé jẹ́ ní ayé ìgbà kan ló máa ń sọ pé èèyàn máa lọ jẹ́ lọ́run àtayé lọ lẹ́tí máa jẹ́ àtayé lọ òun lẹ́tí máa jẹ́ tó bá dìgbà táwọn ọmọ tí yín náà fẹ́ lógo bó ṣe máa pa ọmọ yín dànù nìyẹn ẹ wá mọ bó ṣe ń rí ẹ wá mọ bó ṣe bí náà mọ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí náà mọ jó wa ẹ wá mọ bó ṣe rí gbà ẹ bọ at the end of the day gbogbo àwa bóyá èyí kọ́kọ́ nu wa bóyá mi nu wa ń bìbà yá máa ti darúgbó bóyá mi gan sínú wa á ti kú. So at the end of the day kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe àdúrà tó bá ń wẹ̀ sọkọ tó mọ̀ nípa kú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ tó bá ń wẹ̀ kó máa sọ conscience ẹ̀gan lásán òun ló máa pa ẹ́ ṣé o rò pé gbogbo ètò wàtà tó wá ń ṣe yẹn you are not happy and you cannot be happy until tó bá sọ̀kan tó mọ̀ tó wà free even you sef you be free wà á jáde nígbà tó bá ń wẹ̀ wà á rìn níbi tó bá ń wẹ̀ tó bá mọ̀ mọ́ pé ọmọ yìí mo like ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ fẹ́ ọ máa fún ẹ ṣé o rò pé àfẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé àfẹn family tó bá yẹ pọpọ lọ wọn ti lọ torí wọn ò pé ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ló máa fẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú yín ló máa mú kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú yín lọ́rẹ̀ tó bá ti rẹ́bí yín ó yẹ kó máa sá ni. And I should just let you know ní pé internet kò máa ń gbàgbé o tó bá dẹ̀ rò pé tó bá yá people are going to forget it people are not going to forget for life. ẹbí yín ní Nàìjíríà yẹn Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹrẹ́ ní tó máa súnmọ́ yín tó máa ń súnmọ́ yín gan for now nítorí owó tó wà nílẹ̀ tó fẹ́ jẹ lára yín.
títò ẹ bá mi fún ọ lákàá nọ́mbà ẹjọ.
gbogbo àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé yín sí tẹ̀ ń rí pé wọ́n like yín yẹn wọ́n jáde fún yín àwọn blogger yín yẹn it's just for a short period of time nítorí owó tó dẹ̀ ń gbà lọ́wọ́ yín àwọn náà fẹ́ fi yín ní star wọ́n fẹ́ fi yín dìde because àwọn Mohbad ní gbogbo ayé ń jẹ lọ́wọ́ báyìí àwọn náà fẹ́ jẹ nínú wọ́n fẹ́ tàpù nínú famous Mohbad ni but at the end of the day if they do this thing wọn ò lè ṣe for 10 years because even Nigeria has a lot of problem but gbà yẹn ó ti máa wá late fún yín nígbà yẹn ìyá yẹn á wá sunkún kò ní rẹ́ni gbé.
Sister Mariam, ṣé ti ṣe tán nìyẹn?
ìjọba jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọ́n ní kí n fọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad lé.
Baby, sorry, allow mommy to talk about Mohbad though, please. She's giving us a very huge one. Please. Daddy Andy, good evening, sir. Longest time, sir. I missed you. I swear. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
One love. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are streaming for. Mommy Mo Junior Lashon, I got all your message on Green Hub. Thank you very much. Let me quickly make summation regarding to what we have been agitating for in the last 2 years. Let me start with VDM. Very dark man. Àwọn èèyàn kan sọ pé àwọn questions kan wà tó yẹ kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó interview pé kó béèrè. Let me give you one assurance, or let me say, if you study very dark man very well, kò ń ṣe gbogbo interview tó bí baba Mohbad or spending Dominica Prime Boys kò ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti release síta. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló release síta. Ẹ gbàgbé. When you look very dark man very well, he's a clever guy, he's a very intelligent man. He knows what he's doing. Ìtorí ẹ̀ tí ń bá ra àwọn èèyàn lórí Black Cab, ó yẹ kó béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ àdúrà, ó yẹ kó béèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ Prime Boy, kò béèrè kíní kan. We don't even think that maybe he know the update of justice for Mohbad. I can give you assurance, he knows what he's doing. And àwọn kankan wà tó ti béèrè tí ó release ti afẹ́fẹ́. You understand? And you see, everybody in Shisha, this is not only about VDM alone. Even we ourselves on this Black app, Tawan Rojolo Jojumo, iṣẹ́ là ń ṣe, so that we keep the light on of justice for Mohbad. Now, let me move to the recent arranged interview Adura did with Segun Objective Media. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Àdúrà fi yé wa pé mọ́mì ti wà ńbẹ̀ kí dáàdì tó dé. ó fi yé wa. Mommy ti wà ńbẹ̀. Who is that mommy? Mama Mohbad. Kí daddy tó dé, ó fi yé wa. Secondly, àdúrà fi yé wa pé less than 15 minutes, 10 minutes tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dé, òun gbọ́ ariwo lókè. From police reports, wọ́n fi yé wa pé nọ́ọ̀sì dé ní around 1:30. Now, when we go back to that 1:30, Katalie pẹ̀lú àdúrà interview, that means ariwo tí àdúrà gbọ́, ó gbọ́ ariwo yẹn ní 2:40 to 2:45, according to him. Now, wọ́n fi yé wa ní second hospital, BID, ní Mohbad bá dé. One thing tí mo fẹ́ gbogbo wa mọ̀ ni pé bàbá ni o, ìyá ni o, ìyàwó ni o, àbúrò ni o, uncle ni o, none of them that is talking about Monday. They wanted to delete that Monday. They all focus on Tuesday. And gbogbo nǹkan tó happen pátá, ìjọ Monday ló happen. Ẹ má yẹ kán gbé wa ní gogo. That Monday, if you are from Mohbad, if truly you are from Mohbad, you are not for any member of this family, don't even discuss Tuesday. That Monday, ni kẹ́ máa tẹnu mọ́. Now, I will continue saying this. Want to drag our want to shiri, because we will continue telling the whole world what we know about justice for Mohbad. Ṣebí bàbá Joseph Aloba, ó lóun lòun tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ìyá Mohbad fún wọn lẹ̀. Ó ní Mohbad sọ pé daddy, I'm sorry. Well, in a country that we had today, àdúrà ni mo ń sọ, kò gbé nínú igbó. Ìkòròdú is more like a semi-city. Àdúrà, ọmọ 19 years, 21 years, cannot fully express himself in English. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ tọ́jú ọmọ. This àdúrà náà ni wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ju táyà sí lọ́rùn. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ tọ́jú ọmọ. What age ni Mohbad kúrò nílé? What age ni Blessing lọ gbóyún? Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ tọ́jú ọmọ. Okay. Fine. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé ẹ tọ́jú ọmọ, ó sọ pé ó jìyà lórí wọn. Kí ló wá dé? Ọmọ tó sọ pé ó tọ́jú tí wọ́n pa lọ́jọ́ àárọ̀ ẹ̀, kí ló dé tí ó stand fún Joseph Aloba? I will continue saying this. I have nothing against any member of this family, but I can tell you with my full chest, Joseph Aloba, he was the one that truncated this justice for Mohbad. Òun ló follow you, òun ló jẹ́ ká rí justice. Kí ni reason mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ìyá Mohbad ó ti sọ fún wa pé òun ti gbàbọ̀dé láti ilẹ̀. Àdúrà náà ti sọ fún wa pé òun ti gbàbọ̀dé. Blessing ti sọ fún wa pé òun ti gbàbọ̀dé. Joseph Aloba ló jáde wá o. Òun ló wá sọ fún wa pé òun wá justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo wa dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé. A tẹ̀lé with emotion. But tí ẹ bá wo antecedent Joseph Aloba ẹ rí pé kò wá justice tí èmi àti yín wá tá à ń rí lè ń jà fún Mohbad. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń bíbà wọn ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Let's start like this. Mi ní gbàgbé tí Fizzy àti Arise wọ́n dìdí béèrè lọ́wọ́ Joseph Aloba pé èèyàn mélòó ló ti take lawsuit against. Àwọn agbẹjọ́rò ló bí o. Up to now kò tí take lawsuit against anybody. FES number 1. Number 2. Nígbà tí Yomi Fabiyi wọnú kẹ́sì tí àdúrà tó indict Zomo, bàbá ẹ̀ ló jáde tó sọ pé ọmọ pastor ní Zomo pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé àdúrà wà nínú ilé. Àdúrà ò ṣe indict ẹlòmíì, ó ṣe jẹ́ pé Zomo ló indict. FES number 2. Number 3. Nígbà tí government Lagos State wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ autopsy and toxicology, gbogbo wa pariwo, bàbá ẹ̀ náà pariwo. A fẹ́ mọ bí tí wọ́n ti lọ ṣe. Ẹ bí Joseph Aloba èyí tó lọ fi owó public ṣe níbo ló wà dì sí. Up to now wọ́n sọ bí tí wọ́n ti lọ ṣe fún wa. Wọ́n sọ bí tí wọ́n ti lọ ṣe fún wa. FES ṣe kẹta. Bàbá yìí ń pariwo. Wùmí ló ń pariwo Wùmí. We need to be frank with ourselves at this stage. Wùmí jìnnà sí family Aloba. Tí agbára Joseph Aloba tí ò bá ká Wùmí, ṣé agbára ò ká àdúrà ni? Bàbá yìí FES ṣe karùn-ún. Bàbá ẹ̀ ló jáde nígbà tí Tẹnu Ológo torí fídíò Blessing níbi tó ti gbé ń ju aṣọ sínú Bera Grande Mohbad. Bàbá ẹ̀ ló jáde ló wá defend the Blessing pé kò kì í ṣe Blessing. Anything tó bá ti kan family ẹ̀ ó máa jáde ni bí ẹ mọ́ láti wá defend wọn. FES ṣe kẹfà. Bàbá yìí ló jáde tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó ń wá justice gidi fún Mohbad, àwọn ló ń pè ní pátápupa, baálé orí afẹ́fẹ́, igi ewédú tó ń ṣe orin fún wọn. But ìjẹ́rí pé ó ṣe orin fún Wùmí àbí àwọn family member. No. There's a lot of things when Sherry Tiabanika wa President Joseph Aloba lè wo tán within 24 hours. That is why they will continue telling the world that Joseph Aloba ongongo lo truncate justice for Mohbad. Tó bá yẹ pé ó ti sọ fún wa láti ilẹ̀ bí Mohbad ti sọ fún wa ní focus lórí àwọn family ẹ̀ a máa kó gbogbo family ẹ̀ a máa kó wọn sínú one basket pé ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ni. Now ní orí platform kan lánàá yes tí wọ́n analyse which is tí mo gbé ìbà fún Papa Rhino. He said something and láti bàtò sọ kíní yẹn ó stuck sí mi nínú brain. Now ìyàwó ló máa dúró tó máa bá wọn gbìmọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa ọmọ òun. I don't think a reasonable woman will be in that circle. Now could you be Darusha, Adura, they are jealous of Mohbad? Wanting what much she might delete. It's just unfortunate that that very day, on the 11th of September, Mohbad was deleted. Because Adura wà nínú ilé nígbà tí ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló dé tí Joseph Aloba tí ò pariwo orúkọ Adura. Táwọn kan bá máa sọ wọ́n ní Joseph Aloba sọ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé màmá òun ni kí lọ cash kó cash ẹ̀ up ẹ tutọ́ ẹ̀dà ànú rọ́ ló pa kí ló ṣe fún Àdúrà kí ló ṣe fún ṣebí bàbá ló sọ fún wa pé instinct òun ló sọ fún òun pé Mohbad ti kú àfìgbà tí àṣírí tú tí lára àwọn family member Mr. Dayo tó wá sọ fún àgbáyé pé ṣebí Blessing pè ibẹ̀ láti mọ̀ pé bàbá òun gbé wa ní gógó ni àṣẹ Blessing pè ẹ́. We need to be frank with ourselves. Àdúrà sọ kinní kan lánàá ó láwọn bẹ bàbá yẹn pé dádì ẹ má yẹ ká lọ sin Mohbad bàbá ló sọ pé kẹ́ palẹ̀ mọ́. The issue of 2 million 4 million tó wọnú account báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ ẹ má yẹ ká dànù. Orí fọ́nrán yìí ni gbogbo wa ti ń sọ pé gbígbé tí bàbá gbé Mohbad láti lọ sin Mohbad is against the law. Ṣebó náà padà sọ fún ní corona inquest nígbà tí Ṣótúnbí nínú final judgment ẹ̀. Ṣé rí pé tí a bá wá fẹ́ rí justice fún Mohbad ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ nail bàbá báyìí àbí wọ́n ti nail ẹ̀ lórí pé ó gbé Mohbad wọ́n ti nail ẹ̀ ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé òun gan máa jẹyà nínú ẹ̀ àti ìsọwọ́ public tí wọ́n ṣe báṣabàṣa búṣubúṣu. And ṣẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ òótọ́ fúnra wa ìjà tí Joseph Aloba ń jà sìn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ gba sáànì mi tí wọ́n ti gba sáànì mi ẹ gbójú àpòrò ló ń jẹ àpòrò ẹ má gbàgbé allegedly wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé wa pé nígbà tí wọ́n delete Mohbad gbogbo wọ́n wà in good accordance until tí ọ̀rọ̀ Willy tí ó ṣe Willy ogun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n sọ fún wa allegedly pé nǹkan tó dá wàhálà lẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣé understand? Now tẹ́ bá wo bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ.
Daddy Andy mo fẹ́ rán yín létí ẹ rántí pé Tonto Dika àti Ìyábọ̀ sọ pé àwọn dẹ̀ bàbá tí báwọn ti bẹ̀yìn náà àwọn ti bẹ̀yìn náà so definitely wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ bàbá ó ti gbọ́ nìyẹn ẹ má bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Lọ́ọ̀yà Fádélé sọ pé nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ ṣe kí ni ó tó pín but bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ sìn pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí everything ṣe dirty sìn ẹ má yẹ ká tanra wa possibility wà kó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní fún bàbá ẹni nada and ẹ má yẹ ká tanra wa àti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad ti sọ pé kọ́lọ́pàá kó everybody ìyá Mohbad sọ pé Josie ò fi òótọ́ ṣe justice tí wọ́n bá máa get justice for Mohbad I can tell you gbogbo family Mohbad ló máa lọ sí gbogbo family Mohbad ló máa sọ àwọn kan lè máa sọ pé ṣe bí bàbá ò sí ńbẹ̀ ìyá ò sí ńbẹ̀ fine wọn ò sí ńbẹ̀ gbà tí wọ́n delete Mohbad but conspiracy wọn kọ́ nínú justice for Mohbad wọ́n máa lọ sí wọ́n máa jẹyà ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ family Wùnmí ẹ wo weighty allegation against Wùnmí all finger is pointing to Wùnmí Adébánjọ pé wọ́n ló delete Mohbad all finger is pointing to Wùnmí Adébánjọ. How old is Wùnmí? Wùnmí should be 24, 26 now. Ìjọ́ wo lẹ rí ìyá ẹ̀ tàbí bàbá Wùnmí tó jáde láti wá defend Wùnmí? That's a red flag for you. A red flag. Kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n sọ pé Wùnmí jalè o. Allegation tó wà lórí ẹ̀. Allegation pé òun ló pa Mohbad. Kí ìyá ẹ̀ àti bàbá ẹ̀ kọ́ má lè jáde láti sọ̀rọ̀ pé irọ́ irú nǹkan tẹ́ sọ sọ́mọ mi kò ń ṣọmọ mi ló ṣerú ẹ̀ láyé nítorí pé wọ́n jáde yẹn that's serve a red flag. There's something going on. Do you understand? Kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe tá máa get justice fún Mohbad. Àwọn ẹbí Wùnmí náà kan máa tẹ̀lé àti Wùnmí. There's no doubt. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ sì wá dúró tí wọ́n sọ fún yín pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA. Tẹ́ ṣì ń dúró pé ẹ má tanra yín o. Ikú tó pa Mohbad ẹ rí o. Kí ló wá fún yín ní guarantee pé tí DNA bá máa jáde ó máa jáde with negative. Èmi sọ fún yín pé ó máa jáde with positive. These two family, they are working in one box. Ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo drama tí wọ́n wá ń play. Ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo drama tí wọ́n wá ń play ní public. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Tẹ́ni Ológo òun ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad àti ìyá Mohbad wọ́n ń pàdé l'hôtel. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Is that true? Ẹ ṣeun. Now, nígbà tí Tẹ́ni ọmọ ológun tó expose Joseph Aloba, lẹ́yìn yẹn náà ló wá jáde Joseph Aloba ló wá ní òun pàdé. Tí Tẹ́ni ológun ò bá expose ẹ̀, ṣé Joseph Aloba máa jáde bóun pàdé ìyá Mohbad ní hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì káwọn bá lè rí justice? Ẹ rí pé Joseph Aloba fúnra ẹ̀ gan ó weak. For you to know pé gbogbo wọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ together ni. Ẹ wá bá mi bí àwọn critical thinker ìsọnù tí wọ́n sọ pé ìyá Mohbad, bàbá Mohbad ò gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìyá Mohbad, àti olórí àwọn critical thinker blogger wọn tó ń sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ò gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìyá Mohbad. Nígbà tí bàbá wa jáde ńsìn tó wá sọ pé àwọn ń pàdé káwọn bá lè rí justice, ẹni kí ni wọ́n ṣe? Another thing is this, ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tó súnmọ́ bàbá ẹ̀, àwọn gangan ni wọ́n lò against bàbá ẹ̀ to truncate this justice for Mohbad. Bàbá náà ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ṣé understand? Now, kí n padà lọ síbi tó ti gbé bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí I'm going to round up now. Àwọn kan sọ pé VDM over exonerate Naira Marley ni Sam Larry. But tẹ́ bá ronú dáadáa, nínú interview tí VDM ń ṣe mọ̀ pé when it comes to bully, kò sí nǹkan tó kan prime boy níbẹ̀. Tí ẹ bá wò ó, kò sí nǹkan tó kan spending. Nínú ìwádìí la máa ti mú ìwádìí jáde. Gbogbo wa láti gbọ́ interview wọn, a ti mọ̀ èyí tó parọ́. Ẹni tí interview ẹ̀ tó sì wà credible nínú gbogbo wọn, òun ni driver ẹ̀, òun ni prime boy. The rest irọ́ ni wọ́n pa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá rán ara létí. We are over 400 on this platform right now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká rán ara létí pé nǹkan tó gbé wa wá sí bíbá ẹ̀, òun ni pé kí ló pa Mohbad? What killed Mohbad? We are not here because of bully. Bully is a secondary. Our primary objective on this J4M is what killed Mohbad. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí. Well, àwọn tó bully Mohbad, wọ́n sentence wọn. Do you think we will stop asking for justice for Mohbad, what killed Mohbad? The answer is no, we will not stop. Most of us, majority of us, we will hang on here that what we are seeking for is what killed Mohbad. Now, let's look at another way around. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé what we are asking for, what killed Mohbad? A padà rí evidence, wọ́n dẹ̀ sentence àwọn tó pa Mohbad. I can tell you, minority ló máa kù lórí bully. It's not going to be majority. Because what brought us here together is what killed Mohbad. There's no doubt Mohbad was bullied. Mohbad was bullied. And I can tell you, up till now, his family member, extended family member, they are still bullying Mohbad at the morgue by lying to the whole world. That is another bully, not telling us the truth of what happens to Mohbad. You understand? And you see, please and please, I know this that I want to say is very difficult to be united, but we will try to unify ourselves in one go so that we will be able to achieve the justice for Mohbad. You see, I believe there's one thing behind this J4M that is pushing hard. You understand me? That is pushing hard. Because àwọn ẹlòmíì wà tó ti kú lẹ́yìn Mohbad wọ́n ti pa àgbọ̀n kankan. But you see, I think there's a spirit behind this J4M. You understand me? And justice shall prevail. No retreat, no surrender. Thank you, everybody.